Hi there, welcome to another adventure. Now I'm not too far away from home today. We are down Mine Road. So Mine Road is, if you're coming into Port McNeill on Campbell Way, take your first right just before the gas station and you will go down that road. That's actually Mine Road. Go all the way down to 2/3 of the way down and you will come close to the beach, but right on the left hand side. So I'm going to go backwards here. I'm going to turn behind me. This is where I am. I was just showing you the kind of the head of this trail. This is a brand new trail that I've gone. So this is Mine Road. This is at the top of that hill. As far as you can see, there is the pavement starts right there, and then it comes down to where I'm standing. So as you're coming down that hill, you'll see another spur road on your left. Please don't take that one. That one's pretty grown in and bushy right now. It's just an old spur when they logged these, this slash many years ago, and it's pretty grown in. And so I came down this road, and if you keep going that way, you'll head to Beach Camp. And the right goes to the, I think it's called Cedar Hills little golf club, golf resort there, I guess. Not Cedar Hills, I guess. I'm not sure what the name of it now is. But anyways, if you're turning right here, this section on the other side of the road, all these trees, there's a lot of trails in there. Check out my other videos. You'll see the Chapel Street trails, the boardwalk trails. There's a lot in the Rotary Trail. There's tons of trails out there. But we're on the opposite side, and I haven't actually been down this one trail that goes off of this one. We're gonna check it out. I was told about this little trail. It is made by the Bike Shed, I believe. I'm not really sure, but it's a really cool trail. I've seen parts of it, and I was on a part of it, but I didn't go all the way last year because it was too wet with a lot of rain. We had a lot of rain last year. Anyways, we're gonna head down this little spur road, and I know parts of this road ends up at down by that Beach Camp road, the one that is right across from Lemaire's office there. There's right across there, there's a little road that goes right onto Beach Drive. So we're not going that way, but this one ends up down there. I know a lot of mountain bikers and motorbikes. Actually motorbikes, yes. And a lot of course, people like me walking their dogs. So anyways, isn't this pretty? Now this is springtime, May 2nd. I just wanted to show you all of these little purple flowers in bloom. They're just gorgeous along this trail, because you're not going to see them all year round. Anyways, let's walk down here. Easy walking. It's not a very long trail. It just, this one that I'm going to go on takes you back up the hill. So I'll talk to you in a bit. I am just taking a short clip here of this cross stitch on this road. Yeah, they're called cross stitches. Anyways, there's a creek that goes by here now. Probably not even a cross stitch, just a creek that they didn't put a culvert in. So I don't know, it's just so pretty. It's one thing I love about walking the forest. It's quiet, the sound of the birds and the actual the water running, whether it's ocean waves or it's a little creek. This being out here is tranquil. You can hear the birds in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Nothing better about spring. You can see this now. This isn't so beautiful. I'm sure the dogs love it. Hi there, I'm back. Now I'm looking down a trail here. So this is just off of the main trail. So it's just on your right, and you can see the dogs are kind of looking down. Are we going this way, Mom? No, we're not going this way, girls. So I just wanted to show you that pretty well goes right down to that road I was talking about. Goes parallel to where we are, just down the hill. Anyways, I'm just going to swing this back around and go back the way we came. This is where we came from, and this is where we're going. Again, this is almost at the end of this little spur. That's the other road. So come on, girls, let's go. So we're going to keep going. Thought I'd videotape this last little bit to show you about where we're going. Goes kindly 100 miles an hour. So it turns off here. Again, we're at a little trail now, not the end of the spur. As you can tell, the spur here is ended. And to a trail. Now this is where this trail starts, off to your left of the spur. We're going to keep going up here. Now, some of the trails I've gone on, I can't believe how steep and rough they are, thinking that how would a mountain bike ever get through here? But these are built mostly for the mountain bikers, but you have to be pretty good at some of these little trails. They're not super long, but it's nice that there's a lot of them close to town, and we're not very far from town. So there's, obviously you can see that they have a ribbon up here and they mark them. Now, if you go straight, I'm not sure if that keeps going as well. I can't remember. It's been a lot of years since I've been down here. But this is where we're going, just off to your left here. And it kind of looks like a little cave here. Okay, let's just start up. Come on, girls. Like I said, the last time I was in here, I couldn't get very far because it turns so steep. And it looks like a jungle in here. Now, looks like on the camera right now, it's very bright. It brightens it up for me, but it's very dark in here. Really dark. It's very thick with these small, if you can see these small tiny trees, because this is an old logging slash. They obviously mostly everything is here on the island is second cut. Showing you here. So this keeps going. So what this does is head back up the hill parallel to the gravel road. I'm not sure how far it goes or where it comes out at, but let's go on an adventure and find out. I think this is the same spot I got to before and I couldn't go anymore, and mostly because it was a creek running down through these. Yeah, this is the trail. It looks like a creek bed, doesn't it, with all the roots and the rocks, but we're going to try and get around this and keep going. Even if I get not all the way, but I get most of the way. Look at this. It's definitely a creek bed, isn't it? It. I just don't know how people would get through here on a mountain bike. Mind you, I'm not a mountain biker. Yeah, maybe I'd like to be, but I don't know, with two dogs I prefer hiking and walking. Okay, got a bit of sunshine coming through, and woohoo, I made it past the last place I was at. Oh yes, we have footprints. There's definitely been people through here. I see, in the last picture I took, I see some footprints and bike tracks. Yeah, and there's more ribbons. Okay, shut this off, grab some pictures along the way. I just came around the corner, guys, and guess what I found? The most beautiful big cedar ever. Look at the base on this one. That's about 4 of me wide, but look at that. There's like 1, 2, at least 3 trees in one. So I'm gonna look up here. Look at that. So we're kind of on the top of the hill. get so excited when I come up here. I'm going to turn this around. So if you're looking actually down at the ocean. Yeah. We actually hiked up a bit of that hill here. Oh yeah, this is the bomb. I get so excited when I come to different trails that I've never been. Look at that blue ribbon. You know there's been people here. Great place to stop and just take a break if you need to. Look at the size of this cedar. 3 of them in a bunch. That's how cedars like to grow anyway. Look at that, 3 of them together. It just stands out, and I'm glad they left them standing. Look at how majestic they are. And then we're down here. Beautiful birds, and then we're gonna go right up here on the hill. See that. Okay, I'm still on the bushes here, obviously. I'm just up a little bit, so we basically went around along the ridge line, top of the hill, and then we come straight up now. Now, you could hear power saws going over there. And then, so I noticed if you look right here through the trees, see let me zoom in a little bit. There's a house, it just appeared. So guess what? I know where we are. We're at the end of Cardina. And Cardina is the first street at the very bottom of the hill on Haddington. So if you're going up that one. So let's keep going. We don't really want to get out onto the road. Of course, I'd rather stay in the trees. We're going to keep going and see how far we can go on this trip. Okay, I just came out from this empty lot that went down into the trees back here. This is where the trail came out. So all these trees here are basically a strip from Cardina and Mine Road. And there's that trail that goes all the way up. And it just seemed to keep coming and come back up here. Okay, this is Woodland Drive. Okay, and at the very end of that road right there is the gravel road that we went down to see it. And again, we're right here. Okay, and a trail. Now we know where we're going.